name is Kieran Prescott, and my nickname is Scoom. I'm a professional gamer, you can say, and a streamer as well at the same time. So I play video games for an organization called Team Liquid. And the game that I play is called PlayerUnknown's Battleground. That's the one I compete in. So I started playing video games when I was 12, 13 years old. I mean, I played the Sega and stuff like that with my brother and my dad. We used to have consoles, but I never really got hooked. The first time I ever got proper hooked into gaming was when I got my first PC, when we played Red Alert and all these old school games. I used to play that a lot with my brother, my cousins, my dad. I got my first PC when Call of Duty 1 came out. This was in 2004, I believe, early 2004. And that's when I just fell in love. I used to do a lot of sports when I was younger. I was into football, and basketball, and I was always proactive and doing a lot of things, but I was never hooked. Call of Duty 1 was that game was I love this is all I want to do, and I just played a lot of games. League of Legends, World of Warcraft, Counter-Strike, Deity Feed. I've played every game you can mention, multiplayer game. I've pretty much played it, and played it at a super high level, but never professionally per se. I've always been a competitive guy. I always like to challenge myself. I never really liked playing single player games because it's AI, bots. I always wanted to play against another player and I beat them. But I like that challenge, I like that competition against other players. So competitive games have been around since the beginning. I mean, I know most of the people know about Quake, Doom, Unreal Tournament. These are the initial FPS games. Those had actually a tournament scene. They were kind of big in the North America. There was a lot of deathmatch. So that was the first esports per se. There's also MOBAs, which is massive online battle arenas, which is Dota, now League of Legends as well. Those are basically team games. It's 5v5s where it's a massive map and you have to destroy another base. Another one that was kind of the birth of esports is StarCraft, and it was really big in Korea specifically. Then every other game kind of followed suit. Nowadays, every year it's just growing and growing. For example, in 2017, Dota 2 had a championship of over $20 million. I mean, the first prize was $10 million for first. This was for the first team for 5 players. They basically became millionaires from this. So it's just huge, and it just keeps growing as well. It's just every year the viewership, the money is just going up and up, and it's gonna be as big as soccer or football, American football, basketball, and stuff like that it is right now. It's just in a few years, it's a big craze. Right now part of Team Liquid, which is an esports organization. But Team Liquid was initially a website about StarCraft called Wikipedia. Like a Wikipedia, but about games. And then they contracted esports players from StarCraft initially, paid for their travels to compete in tournaments, just representing, getting sponsors to these players. And since then, all these years, Liquid just grew to be this organization for other games. So Team Liquid have teams for the 3 main esports games, which is League of Legends, Dota 2 and CSGO. And they've been branching slowly. Whenever new games, new hype games come out, they try to get into it. And if there's an esports team, there's this tournament, if there's prizes, they always look out for and scout for teams and players. And that's where I came in from PUBG. PUBG started in early 2017, and I've been playing that game and being really successful, playing the leaderboards, grinding the leaderboards, being rank 1 in the world. So that's how I started competing, and then PUBG started doing tournaments, and Team Liquid just contacted us. They were interested in the players that we were, and I just joined them since August 2017. So PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battleground, is a battle royale game, which is basically last man standing. So it's a 100-player game, So everyone drops into a massive island, like a 8x8 kilometer island. You start on a plane and you can jump whenever you want. Everyone scatters around at the beginning. They all go to like their own towns or cities because you start with no gear. You start literally with just naked running around. So you need to scavenge around, go to houses, you know, and look for weapons and guns and stuff like that. So the first part of the game is just finding gear, like weapons and stuff. And then once you got that, you start fighting against each other. And there's like a massive blue circle that shrinks in. This is basically to force players to fight. And then people start dying. From 100 players, it goes down to 1. Obviously, there can only be 1 winner. And it just, since the beginning, it's just been so huge. I mean, it's just a massive, it's one of the biggest games in the world right now. I mean, it's huge in Asia as well, specifically Asia and China. They are all playing this PUBG game. It's just insane. Participating in tournaments, I've traveled almost all around the world. I've been in Oakland in America, I've been in Ukraine, in Kiev, I've been in Poland, in Katowice. I've gone so much traveling. It's really awesome feeling as well, just to travel around and experience culture and other countries apart from playing the tournaments. It's really cool. I mean, participating in these tournaments is just, for me, is surreal, because I've played games since I was 12, 13 years old, and I've followed esports, other esports, and I've watched them participate in these. And for me, just to be at these LAN events and tournaments is just crazy. I mean, it's watching the stand and watching the fans playing, watching you whilst you play. And whenever you do well, they're shouting your name and stuff like that. It's just surreal. It's just crazy.
That's the name of the game for them. We've got the Crunch coming in from the northwest side as well. AAA still have players up. You've got Tempo still up in this, but Scoom's found another victim. But only the car's going to save the other players. He still wants to do more. Scoom is racking up kills. He's getting points for his team. He's doing damage. 10 alive now.
So one of my favorite moments in gaming or competing was in October, November, where I went to IM Oakland. This is in the States. I participated in the tournament. And in game number 5, round number 5, was a specific game that my team ended up winning. And the way it was at the end, it was me and my teammate, Molman, versus 4 players. So it was a 2v4 at the end, and it was a really like unfavorable situation for us. And I've been getting a lot of kills that game. I had a lot of kills already. And there was the crowd was shouting Scoom, Scoom, everyone was shouting Scoom. The casters, the commentator were like saying Scoom is insane and stuff like that. And that specific moment, I killed all 4 players at the end and ended up winning the game. And the shoutcasters went insane, Scoom, the fans were shouting Scoom, and that for me was just crazy, insane.
Scoom looking for the next victim. Who will fall? Samdi is playing the long game. He's playing the snake. He's going to just sit in that grass and play the circle.
They know this is Dre. Dre's good at pushing. Scoom slides to the outside. He wants to try to find it. Scoom takes the shot, gets the head, baby! He goes down, making a 2v1.
He's got to move into them, but will Scoom realize this? Will Molman as well? Molman taking down his team, and it's Scoom! It's always been Scoom! 8 kills! Incredible work from Liquid. They never knew when they were dead, and they played out of their minds today. That's the first step in day 2. This is finals day. Day 1 seems like a different game completely. They turned up to play, and we are seeing exceptional moments from these guys. Scoom just played his heart out for his team.
8 kills. All I have to say is Scoom, baby. That man killed it, and he killed everyone.
So a lot of people ask me, like, as a professional gamer, what do I do? What is my day-to-day life? So I wake up at 9 a.m. and I go to the gym at 10. And I've started going to the gym like really recently, a few months ago, because I feel like having a good physical state is just good for mentally. So especially as being a professional esports athlete, I need to be as sharp as possible. I start going to the gym at 10, I come back around 11, and then I start streaming a little bit, a few hours, play PUBG just on my own, like just to warm up, to entertain my viewers, and just to do something during the day. And then around 7 o'clock is when my professional competitive side starts. It's basically like I meet up with my team at 7 o'clock, we play practice games each night. So yeah guys, we're gonna be playing practice now. Like every evening at 7 o'clock we have like scrim games where we play 5 games against really good teams. So I'm hopped in with Discord right now. I'm just playing with my team and we're gonna play in like 2 minutes. Pretty much we play scrims against the top teams. We have a Discord, like a private Discord of like the very best teams, where there's like 30, 40 of us, and we sign up for the scrims like each day. And this is pretty much the only way you can get to practice, because when you play normal games, it's just public, it's hard to face good players. So you want to practice the same environment as tournaments. Pro gaming, like Team Liquid, our PUBG team, we are all from like different countries. We're not all from the same place. Well, I'm from Gibraltar. We have Sam T, he's from Finland. We have Ibiza, he's from Netherlands, and we have James, he's from Norway. So all from different cultures, different countries. But when it comes to gaming, we all unite and we're all like one team, and we're all like in the same page, right? And we go to boot camps a lot, which boot camp is, before tournaments, we basically practice 2 weeks in Netherlands, so we all group up together, see each other in person, and it just helps a lot to strengthen a bond between the team and the atmosphere, and just practicing in general is really good. We're just looting until we're comfortable, and then we're ready, then we rotate. We're gonna rotate now though, because I'm done looting. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Oh, yeah. I'm getting shot from my north. There's a team just straight north of me. He might run down to shoot at you, James, so be careful.
Yeah, it's trying to shoot at me, but...
Hold him on the hill!
Yeah, there's a team there, so Ibiza just got knocked and died. And Samty as well. So rotating basically means moving, like rotating from an area to another area. So we were initially here, from the previous circle. When a new circle came up, we decided we wanted to play this position, which is really good, that we like playing, we've played in the past. So we started rotating that way, so that's the rotation. But whilst we were rotating, Samty and Ibiza, there was a team camping here. So when they rotated past, they got shot and died. So that happens a lot in competitive. We lost 2 guys, so it's only 2 of us now, because we lost 2 players rotating. Let's go. Yeah. There's a team right outside. Breaching. Yeah, we can. I'm not gonna peek. They're already inside. Yeah, I'm 4 in here. He's seeing me from somewhere northwest. This guy crossing the road east. I'm gonna take shots at him. He's like 1 shot. Damn it. He ran to orange marker. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna check bathroom, but I didn't see any. No, not bottom floor. I'm gonna check first floor. We gotta be ready for them to breach us, so. Okay, the guy from orange is moving. People, 75 northeast. Easy shots right now. Knocked 1. On the trees northeast, the second one right now. The second on the right. I killed the knock. He's right behind that knock tree.
Okay, yeah.
There's 1 guy southwest. I'm not peeking him. He's outside the zone right now. Yeah. That guy is still there. Outside the zone southwest. He just died to play zone. Yeah. So it's 2v2. This is the apartment guys, right?
That window, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which window? Oh, the left. Okay, bottom
One
left.
came out the door, one opened the door.
Yeah, that window.
Yeah, you hold that door, yeah. Both first floor.
Both first floor. Nice. The other house. Left side. I'm gonna heal. Nice. Good game. I mean, the zone went to us at the end. It was just going to the compound, but we like risked going there earlier, so it worked out. It was good. It's good.